It's exciting. I can't wait to go back home. I haven't actually been to Ford Field in like 6 years since we won the state championship at Cass Tech. So I'm really just looking forward to going back home. I know my family's excited because I've had a long college career, so they finally get to see me play in Detroit for once. So I'm excited about that.
What's the Thanksgiving and holiday plans for you guys?
Oh, we pushed it back, so we're gonna celebrate after the fact, after the game, and get some good quality family time.
What do you remember about what it was like to play at Ford Field? I know it was 6 years ago and you were only in high school, but I'm sure it was a
Winning, celebrating, winning the state championship. You know, sharing the field with a bunch of NFL type players. I feel like that was kind of my biggest thing that I just took away from that moment. Just kind of soaked it all in. It was a great experience, especially to win a state championship.
How about this chance to make a last statement on the season? How anxious are you for that?
Very interested. Like I said, my drive is still going. I know that there's other players on this team who's still going also. So every day we're still preparing the same way. We're determined to go out there and play our hardest.
How are you feeling physically right now? I mean, I know you were battling the injuries, but you also weren't taking the hits. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do you feel like you're maybe a little more fresh?
I feel way better. Obviously, my whole goal was to get healthy. So getting healthy was kind of like my main thing, and I was able to do that. And now I'm starting to reap the benefit of my body actually coming back.
What's a short week of prep like for you? How much does it change what you guys are doing as a team? And just
A short week of prep, a lot of treatment, stretching, striding, a lot of stretching, a lot of recovery. You got to act like a pro because, if you want to play at the next level, sometimes they play Monday, sometimes they play that Thursday. It just all dependent upon how it goes, so it could be a short turnaround.
As you anticipated what your career may come about here, you could have never predicted all these things that have happened. It's been kind of a crazy ride here.
Oh, yeah. It has been a crazy ride with everything. The injuries, obviously the team issues that we faced and the adversity that we had to overcome. But at the end of the day, I've just been coming to work, put my best foot forward, kept grinding, and it really hasn't changed. I'm just doing the same thing.
Where do you think this team is now mentally?
To be honest, I feel like we really seen it all. So mentally, I feel like we're strong. It's just a matter of, finding that 1-2 that you got to dig deep, and just play for that pride, play for the guy beside you, and, play for your brothers.
Do you have one more left? Do you have another year?
I do have another year of eligibility left. I do not know what I'm going to do just yet, but I know an announcement will be coming soon of what I will be doing.
How was and has it been playing with Jaren? Like, what has been the
Jaden.
benefits? Jaden,
Yeah. Hey,
all
close
year,
name,
I've
same
been
number,
so good
same
for a
last
few
name.
months.
I know. It's all good.
Do you get, by the way, do you get that at home? Do your parents?
All the time. They'll just make it up and be like, "Oh, I meant to do that." No, they do it all the time. Trust me, we get it all the time. And my older brother's name is Jalen, so it's Jalen, Jaren, and Jaden. It's just one letter difference in between all of us.
I mean, it's nice for spelling and all that. But
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
It's tough when you start.
Oh yeah, for sure. They mess up names all the time.
But what has it been like with Jaden?
It's-
Because that's something I know that you came back for. And
Yeah. It's been wonderful, Not everyone gets to do that. Obviously seeing him go out there and make plays, it's kind of surreal, honestly. It's very, unique experience just because it's like I have a real brother out there. So when, I see him make plays, it just gets me turned up. And then once he sees me make plays, it's like kind of vice versa. And, we kind of feed off each other. So I'm very excited, that I've been able to get back on that field and kind of get in the groove with him. So, I love that bond that we created.
Getting back, when they announced this switch to Ford Field, were you real excited?
I was, because I always wanted to go back home and play in Detroit. So I'm just excited to go back to the city.
did you? Has it happened yet? The two of you meeting up in the hole?
No, it ain't happened yet. But
You don't have much time left this year.
I know we don't, but I can guarantee that it comes. It's gonna come at some point in time in our lives. I know that for sure.
Keep going out and catching passes like that. It's gonna come downhill in practice, right?
I mean, that's a hefty task to do, to come down. So I know he'll come down though.
How about that for you, though? I mean, I think, as much as the running component last week, you were out there catching the flat. I guess that the ability to do both.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy that I was able to show a lot of my versatility. I always had great hands out of the backfield, so I was just very excited to show that unique skill set that I did have. And that was really just kind of my thing. Went out there, took what they gave me, and just kept doing my job.
What has been maybe this season the biggest moment to share with Jaren and JD? I mean, is there one moment where you can kind of sit back and think, man, I'm so glad I did this?
Nebraska. When he caught those interceptions, it was just kind of, it was I don't even know how to explain it. It was exciting. He should have had multiple, but one of them got called back. But the excitement that he just brought, just seeing him going up and get it, that's kind of the moment that I was just like, okay, that was pretty cool.
You guys don't live together, do you?
Not anymore. No, we don't. We used to, but not anymore.
Okay. Is that?
Yeah, he was trying to eat up all the food, so I had to get him out the house.
So what goes into your decision about next year?
Just a lot of different things, obviously.
I'm sorry.
I've been thinking about this heavy with my family. Obviously the coaching. But the brotherhood, is kind of like the thing that I kept looking back on. I feel like we're so much stronger. Obviously we face so much. Like it's crazy because every single day it felt like, oh, it can't get no worse, and then boom, it got worse, and it was just, we got to come back in the same day and just keep working. So it's been, a process, and I've been thinking about it, but I'm not like stuck on a decision yet. But I'm sure that decision will be coming soon, especially in the next week or so.
When we talk about all of that, how the last 3 weeks been, the bottom kind of coming back up a little bit.
It's just been that mentality. That's really kind of how I look at it. At that point, we're playing for pride, and I'm very, passionate, very high energy guy, especially like on the field and stuff. So that's kind of just my thing that I've been doing. I just go out there and do what I've been waiting to do, and hopefully everyone else just feeds off of that.
Getting a taste of winning as a team, can you sense that that's been a benefit for this team?
Of course, it has been. Obviously when you win, it's a lot of smiles in the building. Obviously when you're on the opposite side of the totem pole, it's hard to come back in, face the adversity, then come back and keep doing it. So, obviously those wins have been major for us.
Coach Barnett said, go undefeated. In the playing time we've had this year, a chance to go 3-1. Are you talking about that?
Yes, we're like I said, we're playing for personal pride, playing for our brothers. So at the end of the day, we're gonna go out there and lay it all out on the line, regardless. So that's really kind of what we've been prepping and doing.
So what is the Thanksgiving gonna be like for you guys? How old is Jalen?
Jalen, he's 25. That's my older brother. He's 25.
Is he gonna be able to?
Yeah, he's gonna be in town. My whole family's gonna be at the game, so it's gonna be an exciting moment. Obviously this is gonna be our first Thanksgiving in a while that we were all together, not traveling, playing football. This is gonna be the first time where we can actually spend some time together for quite some time. No, we have a little sister also. She's the smart one. She's Kayla. She's the smart one in the family.
She also got the one that doesn't begin with a J.
Oh yeah. She didn't get the one. All the females in our family got K's.
How old is she?
She is 21.
Is she in school somewhere?
Yeah, she is. She goes to Wayne State.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Yeah, she's getting her doctorate.
As a team,
Yep.
that's also been a top down.
Is there something to it, Jaren? Like when you guys have, you talked about it a little bit, like you guys have gone through some stuff. It hasn't been the year you guys wanted to, but the fact that you are all here together at the finish line to do it one more time with each other, not knowing what the future will hold, is there something sort of to that, to like playing for each other and I guess just sort of cherishing this last opportunity, even though it hasn't been, maybe a super memorable year in the positive sense.
Like we said, this is the last time this team is going to be like a team, like as a whole. Obviously there's going to be seniors moving on. We're going to lose players, via seniors. So this is going to be the last time, like, this team is going to be this team. So that's what we kind of been saying. And we just don't want to be remembered as, like, the team that faced a lot of adversity. We just want to be remembered, like, how we finished. And that's really kind of been our goal.
As a guy who's been around college football a little bit, are you surprised, I guess, how much, or what, I think when things happen in September, everyone was like, man, it's going to get ugly by the